Alright, here's a little bit of an update video. So, I guess Droid Caller, pause the video. I guess next part we'll start, I guess. What's going on, guys? It's Shay here. Now, this is actually a little bit of an update video. Um, I'm afraid that I might be moving. The reason why I am very afraid of moving because I do not want to leave my school. I've gotten used to this house. Like, we've been living here for almost an entire 6 years. I think I've stayed here ever since I was maybe around the age of maybe around the age of 7 or 8. We stayed in this house around that entire time. And I'm currently 14 and a half. I can go ahead and consider myself a 15-year-old. I said that in tons of my videos. But like, tomorrow's the first day of August, so it will generally be 18 days before my birthday, and it'll be 26 days before school for me starts. If I don't switch schools then. So yeah, I don't know how this is gonna be because like I'm gonna be because if you guys do not know, my mom used to since my mom and her mom, my grandma, her mom and her and the entire family. I was not born at the time. She would move like her and her mom would move like continuously, and she would always be the new student in the school. My mom even told me herself that she does not want me to be the new student in the school all the time. So, like, I hate being called a new kid because like it just feels like I'm like out of place, and I really don't think I'm ready for this because like if I do move, then I won't see my friends anymore. Maybe I guess I could go to Fire Blast's house and go with him to school every day. I guess. Like, regardless of that, I might have to stay at his house an entire week, every week, if I want to still go to Nath Central High, because that's the school I go to currently. Um, but yeah, like I'm not. Oh, it's rendered. Okay, so yeah, like this is a kind of a serious time right now because like I'm not really ready to move yet. I basically to me I just got this Nath Central High School. Like my ninth grade year was like I don't know a couple months ago, and my first semester was a year ago. So basically, I've only been there for 1 year, and if I'm there for just 1 year, then I basically haven't even been to that school at all. Simple as that. So I'll be right back after I render this video. Alright, that video has been rendered and I'm currently uploading it to YouTube. But yeah, like I'm not ready to move yet, guys. Like this is kind of serious for me. Like this is actually a problem because like what if I go to the school and then we gotta wear uniform? I do not want to wear uniform at all in the school again because one, you have to keep on washing it every day, especially if you don't have any other clothing. That's exactly what I had to do when I was in middle school in like sixth, seventh, and eighth. And I didn't really have to do it that much when I was in elementary, but in middle, I had to do it continuously, especially in seventh and eighth. Legitimately, the two grades that I had to do. That's also one reason I did not want to switch schools because they might have a uniform color, and I don't want that to happen again. So, this is going to be kind of a serious problem for me. And like, my mom really wants to move, and I can kind of see why she wants to move because this place is just like it's terrible. We live in the hood. This is a hellhole right now. So yeah, I'm not really ready. Like, it's not my decision; it's her decision. And we're not even moving into a different house, like our own house. We're moving in with someone else. And I don't want to be like Blasphemous HD, where we gotta move to other people's places. But my mom has, but if one day my mom ever gets evicted from her house, then it's uploaded. Right? My mom called me when I went to go check the mail outside, and she asked me a question. It was like, what would it feel like if we moved into my brother's dad's house? And I'd be like, no, like I won't be used to it. And I'm actually about to cry for some reason because like it's that serious of a situation for me because we've lived in this house, or as I said, almost an entire 6 years, and we've been living in we've been living in North Carolina. Well, I have for 14 years. I've never been living in North Carolina for 15 years. But I've only been living in Rocky Mount for, I think, maybe around a good 10 years. I'm not really sure. But maybe around, if it's a decade, which is 10 years, then maybe. I don't know. But, like, it's, I guess, my mom really said she wants to move in Fire Blast with her mom. Garage is like a little room up there, and the thing's beautiful. It's like you're in like a, doesn't even look like you're in like a state. It feels like you're in paradise or something. But they had heat up there when they took me up there for the first time. So, and that was Fire Blast and his older brother, King SMG4. I'm not gonna mention their real names, but you guys might have heard me mention their real names in certain videos. But like, yeah, I'm not really ready to move yet. And when I move, things are gonna be different. You know, the high school I might go to might have a uniform color. I might just be the new kid and might have to make friends all over again. And then the school I'm at currently, you know, I've made tons of friends, and you guys already know that if I told you. I'm not ready for it. 'Cause, like, seeing the new kid in school really kind of messes with me because I just feel so different out of everybody else, and I'm not gonna be used to that. And I'm about to cry, guys. I'm telling you guys, you for those people out there, and for those who are watching us, and even some of my subscribers who are watching this, you guys know that, you know, like, for those who are a new kid in school almost all the time, and you guys move all the time, you know how the stress is just real whenever you're switching in school. Um, so yeah, that's how I feel about switching school. As I said, I'm not ready for this because, like, I don't know if I go to a school. Now, this might sound racist to some people, but I feel as I say, no racism intended at all. But like, it might be like I like it could be a bunch. It could be a school with a bunch of white people in it. I might be the only black Mexican. I guess like the only African American slash Hispanic person in that school. Or it could be a school full of black people, and I'd be the only. Well, I could be part of them, but you know, I'll be mixed. I don't want it to be like Rocky Mount Middle, where there's just like a bunch of hooligans there, and the sixth graders were the most rational. So, you know, I don't want that to happen, and I'm really hoping I don't have to move until maybe around next year. Next year will be all right because you know I'll still be in 10th grade, and I'll still be able to see my friends. So this is gonna be a little while. So this is gonna be a little while. I was legitimately about to cry for a second. Like the tears actually about to start coming up in my eyes and stuff. It really felt like and it really like I was really about to cry, but I kind of held it in, trying to talk about happy thoughts and stuff. So let me guys know, or let me know in the comments if you guys actually have to deal with some of the stuff as you know at the age you're currently in now. Because I know there's tons of teenage girls and guys who are subscribed to my channel, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have had that, you know, have had that type of thing happen to you guys. It's happened to me. It run a good 2 to 3 times already. I don't want it to happen again. Alright, well, thank guys for watching this video. That's a little update video right now. That's the only update in this video. I might cry after this video. And, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.